All right, thank you everyone for having me here today. And today I'm going to give you a brief snapshot of what my business is and what do I mean when I say creating endless possibilities for you, which is all our clients that we work with, and as well as those prospective ones that we would love to work for. So here's a brief of my profile. For about 32 years, I've been in this business. I've been in this industry, the HR industry. I started by, my career by, joining my dad's business. And I got a very good flavor of how businesses happen and traveled the world with him. I, was involved in his consulting business, in his clothing business, and also in the education business. And I always felt that, someday I want to do a business of my own. And I felt that for me, my passion, was in human resource management. So I proceeded to work in that space. And after having worked in the family business, I moved out and I actually started working with big leaders in the industry. I worked with the Tatas, I worked with American, with European companies. And I'm blessed to say that I learned a lot. I got very good mentors during my, employment tenure. And I bring all those learnings when I started, my own consulting practice about a decade ago. So this is a brief of some of the few things that I've done over the course of the last 10 years, I would say. And I bring this into the purpose that I bring about, the purpose that of my life is to help people live their dream life by unleashing their infinite potential and creating a world of endless possibilities for themselves. And when I talk about the firm, because there's so many other businesses that I am in, India Talent Services, ACA, its people is basically about helping businesses improve their own performance and business results through people. And I'm a big advocate of people because you can't do anything by yourself. You need good people, you need people at the right time, you need people with the right skills, and you also need the right strategy to convert your business strategy into people, using your people, manpower, your people assets, so that you're able to achieve your business goals. And that's really where, we started to build this business. In the last 10 years, we have evolved. There are many things that we did. And I would say that we have kind of boiled down to these three core areas where we talk about business, HR strategy, then talk about leadership and people development, and then talent management solutions. So in the business HR strategy space, we help organizations align their vision, their mission, their values, so that, what they strategize, they're able to also make sure that the people down to the last level, the people on the shop floor, people who are, on the ground, in the field, they also understand their role, and they're able to actually relate to how they are contributing to the goals of the organization, and what is their own individual purpose, their own, personal aspirations, which by way of a people strategy, we are also able to help them achieve. And this is where we come and we make things simpler, and we help organizations achieve their goals by annihilating people to it, and by making sure that the people are also growing along with. And to cite, a classic case study here, I've been working with this brand for now a decade, and I've helped them actually, turn around their people strategy, their people and culture function, help them win lots of awards, by their own customers, and help them increase their share of business in the, in the auto electrical industry domain where they currently are operating, and be part of their strategy meets. I believe that this one client has actually helped me personally do my best, really experiment, because, there's a free hand that, I have here. And it's one of my most premium clients, and I just love working with them. The second vertical is all about leadership and people development. There are so many people out here in this forum itself who are working in the similar space. And I come from the context that, it's it's the leader who drives the business. It's the leader who drives people. And if your leadership is not strong enough, or they're not really, they're not promoting a culture of coaching, they're not promoting a culture of innovation, then how does the company, how does the organization, move forward? So there are so many tools, there's so many, processes and so many interventions that we understand where is that the company or the business is stuck, and we then bring in those solutions. We work with the leaders, we work with HR to make sure that we're able to address those challenges. And not every challenge is training or leadership. There are challenges which can just be addressed through processes. There are challenges that just can be addressed by alignment. So that's where we come in. And of course, as you can see, we help with individual development planning at an individual level. We work with high potentials. We work with senior leadership team members also, so that they are able to actually take their teams forward. And in this space, I work with lots of organizations. A coaching case study, Three Pillar, I've coached the entire leadership team here. This is a senior director engineering. Then this is a senior director HR, again with the same company at Three Pillar. Trend Micro, again, their entire leadership, I have coached them and I've helped them actually go to the next level. When I talk about corporate testimonials, specifically for training programs, I think there's also been a big range of programs, and especially in the soft skills domain and in the people management and leadership domain, where people who have been identified as in their own individual development plans, areas where they need to improve, or the areas where they actually need to become stronger. It's a strength and they need to become better at it. They need to actually use it. Many of these programs have been designed in a way that we are able to create value. And this is not just for leaders, it is also for HR function, that being my, my domain, my core domain. So I've helped lots of organizations, HR people actually, go up. For the last 1.5 years, I've been working with Women Innovator and helping lots of HR entrepreneurs and professionals actually go through a development program. And in fact, later this month, in the week starting 18th, we're going to be awarding lots of people in the HR space who have actually, cut the mark, and they've got some really good, developments going. So I'll be happy to share more stuff on it when that happens next week. So this is a bit about helping people develop. The third element, or the third category here that we offer services, is in the talent management space, where we offer people practices that can be modified, that can be adapted. We are looking at people best practices here when it comes to the entire life, cycle of employees. And today, the buzz is about the experience part, employee experience. How do you help create, and how do you actually use employee experience so that people not just stay with you, but people are also attracted to come and work with you? How do you become an employer of choice? And when you look at startups who are just starting out, and they have really no idea about how do I manage my people, how do I get started? I'm just 10 people, 15, 20 people, strong organization. Then we also help them with, outsourced HR solutions. So that's what we do in this space. My last 10 years have actually been kind of, you can see so many things that we've done. And today, when I look back at these last 10 years, I'm very happy with the kind of work we've done. We've continuously evolved and innovated to bring in solutions which are actually addressing the pain areas that clients in organizations are going through, experiencing. And I believe that, that's a niche. That's like a trademark, rather like a North Star that we keep following, because unless you're innovating and unless you're with the people in the market, you do not know what is it that you really need to, do for them. And so that you're able to continuously create value. So we serve startups and MSMEs who are looking for HR advisory, and we're looking for impactful HR specialist services. In other words, a one-stop shop solution for HR challenges. We also work with established corporations who are challenged in areas such as leadership skills, pipeline development, middle manager. And this is an area that kind of gets totally missed out, because this is that level that actually helps create, or rather convert the strategy into reality. So middle management development is very important, and we work with corporations to help make that happen. whether it's people engagement or development or best practice implementation. We are in those spaces, and we've helped lots of organizations such as London Speaker Bureau, Maruti, Schneider. These are all, a snapshot of some of our happy customers whom we worked with in the last 10 years, and many of them we continue to do so. So I would be grateful for you to help me introduce to CEOs, business heads, and HR heads who are in the IT or in the manufacturing sector, because that's where most of our work has been. We would love to add value to your connections, to your network. And on my part, I can help introduce you to some of these very dear professional friends and relationships which I have, collected over the years, and happy to share these with you. Let's connect.